Oh, 100%, yeah.
It's the Carolina Hockey Minute. Canes absolutely crushed the Florida Panthers 9-1. You can leave the volume up, Cole.
I'll turn it
I
just
don't
a
give
smidge, just a
two
smidge.
F's right now.
I don't
Huge
even know who to
win.
give the stars to
Ehlers.
besides Ehlers.
Hat trick.
But everybody else behind him has a goal and either multiple assists or a goal and multiple assists. There's so many options.
It's hard to narrow it down to just a few players that were good tonight.
It
To
really
a
is.
man in that third period, they all played excellent hockey.
The thing is that the only person that you couldn't give a star to is the first goal scorer, and that was Ehlers. And now he's got 3.
Yeah,
So Svetch will be definitely stealing his helmet after the
most
after the
certainly,
slap,
man.
after the old surge here.
What was the score going into the third period? Was it 3-1
or 2-1?
I think it was 3-1. That third period, this entire game's a blur after that.
It was 3-1.
3-1. That's a 6-goal third period from the Canes.
Then Svetch, power play goal. Ehlers, power play goal. Taylor Hall, power play goal. Ehlers, 5-on-5. Hall, 5-on-5. Robinson, 5-on-5.
Entering the third tonight, not many penalties and not many whistles, and then it all went to shit.
You know,
In a good way.
You're putting up points on a team when even KK's in on the action.
Everybody's in on the action. This game should have finished 7-1, and then I want to shout out Jackson Blake playing his ass off. Just grinding for the puck back. Up 6 goals with 1:30 left. That's outrageous. Holy cow. Boom with a big goal tonight. Nikishin. He's going to lead the highlights, actually, tonight for that big goal from out by the blue line.
Technically, Jankowski got the game-winning goal.
Nice. Okay, that's hard.
Give him a star.
It's hard to remember all the goals tonight. A plethora of goals from the Canes.
Ehlers from Stahl and Martinook to start us off.
Okay.
And then Belinsky scores for Florida. It was kind of a little half-dead play that they just happened to be in the right spot.
The puck went to their player, and he made no mistake.
Save,
right.
But he doesn't, and now it's tied.
Other than that, Bussy really damn good tonight.
He did have a great, and then 12 minutes later, Jankowski from Nikishin and Riley. Then Nikishin from Aho and Ehlers.
Jankowski,
that's the end of the second.
Here.
We'll continue the third after the stars.
The third's going to take a half hour.
I thought Jankowski would get it. He got the game winner.
Yeah, he played really well tonight. He assisted on another goal. I don't remember who scored it right now.
Nikolai Ehlers? Not Ehlers, but the Boom.
The Boom, Nikishin.
And then Ehlers, of course, going to be the first star. No,
I like that Nikishin goal just because it's the type of goal that he's known to score. Just a big shot from
the point.
Yeah, from out far away. And then the first star tonight, it'll be Ehlers, his first hat trick with the Canes, 6th in his career here.
I mean, who got their 400th point tonight?
Oh, it was Andre with his 400th.
Trying to remember that because it was going to be a big thing, but now that we've scored all these goals.
It's a milestone for Svetch, no doubt, but he'll have more milestones to go. I also don't have any doubt about that. Yeah, man. I'm looking at this stat sheet. It's a lot to comprehend tonight.
Let's run through the third real fast. Svechnikov from Jarvis and Aho. Ehlers from Jarvis and Svetch. Hall from Stank and Jank. Ehlers from Stankoven and Blake. Holt from Blake. Robinson from KK and Jankowski.
It goes on and on.
It's crazy.
Let's listen to Ehlers here for just a second.
Well, absolutely that way. We knew we needed to bounce back. We lost 2 games against these guys pretty badly as well. So we wanted to bounce back, and we did that the right way tonight.
You recorded your first hat trick as a Carolina Hurricane. Special moments to witness here tonight. How would you describe what the moment felt like for you on the ice in front of this fan base?
I mean, it felt amazing, obviously.
His face after he got past the Stahl for that first goal.
Yeah.
He was truly happy.
That was a nice pass from Stahl, man. He looked good on that third line tonight. He looked good on the power play, too.
The depth from this group and what you continue to see as they build.
Well, I think that's what has helped us so far this season is the depth of the team. We got 4 lines that, can score and can play the right way, and we showed that off tonight.
Thank you so much. Congratulations.
The team's doing good when you put Nikolai Ehlers on the third line.
Did they ever play
Yeah.
the right way?
Ehlers bumped down to the third line and performing his ass off tonight.
We took him down to 3, so he scored 3.
He was on the third line tonight because Carrier and Gostisbehere out tonight. Defense good without Ghost.
Yeah, it did turn out. I mean, the power play with
without Ghost.
Kitchen running it.
Yeah.
Instead of Ghost. It looked fantastic.
The game was in the balance through 2 periods, but Canes were the better team tonight outside of a few minutes in the first and the beginning of the second period, I thought. And Florida knew they weren't the better team. They tried to muck it up in the third. We weren't going for the shit,
More
though.
than double shots that they had. 17-35 last I checked.
They were
It's hard
sitting
to deal
on,
with that.
what, 8 shots through 2 periods. That's what the Florida Panthers had. It was another game where the Canes just suppressed shots and got a plethora of shots.
Yeah, I mean, if we'd had one of those, if we'd held them to the third, if we held them in the third what we did to the first, we'd have set them for their all-time lowest shot record.
Through 2 periods, I was looking at their franchise low in shots for the third time in the last 5 games for us. But when
Now,
the defense is there lately, it's really been there.
one of the more penalty-ridden games I've seen in a while, with a total of 48 total penalty minutes in the game.
Mostly at the end of the second and the
Now,
third.
one penalty in the first, and then at the end from 15:38 on, in the last 5 minutes of the game, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 penalties taken in the second. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 penalties taken in the third.
I didn't think we came off our discipline tonight, though, even when, I'm forgetting who, they tried to fight Nikishin. Nikishin was still given 2 minutes, I think, but we didn't come off of our discipline in the third. Martin took a couple of penalties, but...
He seemed like he didn't truly agree with some of them.
And, well, they weren't penalties for... they weren't, penalties built out of anger or anything.
Well,
He
that
was just
interference call where they're battling in front of the net, his hand just came up a little high.
refs knew they were losing control of the game.
Yeah.
Weren't allowed.
And the thing
anything.
is that you were reaching the point where you needed to start ejecting people. Under 10 minutes left, they're starting to get really chippy with each other.
Well, it got to 4-1.
But it was 4-1, and it's still too close to be throwing people out of the game.
Right. There were 10 minutes left, and then we had the goal reviewed.
Then we had the goal reviewed. We won the review.
They said Bussy might have swiped the helmet away. It was close, and then he had his stick held, and
But even if he did swipe the helmet away, there's a loose helmet in his crease. He's allowed to kick it out. You don't have to leave it there.
I don't know if he's allowed. Well, I don't know.
I would imagine you're allowed to clear your crease of.
You're not allowed to have your stick held. I know that.
You're definitely
You're not. One doesn't allow the other to have it.
Jerk the stick out of a goalie's hand.
Right.
That is not allowed.
That was a quick review. I don't blame Maurice for challenging it, but after that, the game was pretty much
that
over.
was down 4-1. You had 40 seconds left on the power play, and you scored. But he jerked the stick out after that little scrum in the paint. And you got to throw the challenge down. It's whatever, and they did, and they paid for it.
We wanted production from the top line tonight. Yeah, I don't know. Aho passed it to Stretch for that power play goal. I'm not saying they didn't play well, but ultimately this was a 4-line game tonight from the Canes. They all just kicked ass.
We lost the season series 2-1,
Right.
but we won in goal scoring.
Right.
We won.
Well, we only gave up 1 goal to the Panthers this season in the first 2 periods of play. I think.
That's right. Tonight.
Yeah. And
Tonight,
then
the goal they scored tonight was in the second period.
we only allowed 9 goals to the Panthers.
10 tonight.
10 goals to the Panthers in the 3 games.
And 9 of them were in the third period.
You could probably make the argument if we went back and watched that we outplayed them in every period but 2 maybe.
We did a good job to show up. We did not get a job to hold out.
Right. But tonight they get it done 6-0 in the third period, just domination late from the Carolina Hurricanes.
Even after the game was over, after that Ehlers hat trick, it was for sure over. And then Hall and Robinson scored very quickly, 8:23 and 8:35. Just so fast.
Just a little extra there at the end.
But the Robinson one, you could tell that the defense fell apart.
Bobrovsky,
Robinson got through, and Bobrovsky gave the most I don't give a shit half-hearted save attempt that you'll ever see, because they hung him out to dry tonight.
It was right before the Taylor Hall goal. Right before that, Robinson was my pick for goal scorer, and I was like, well, if Robinson wants to get in on it late here, I wouldn't protest. And sure enough, he did.
Bobrovsky walking out of here tonight with a 743 save percentage.
Yeah, man, you can ruin your numbers with a game like this.
And Kane's walking out with, 80% on the power play.
And 65% on the faceoffs. 4 out of 5 on the power play. We won 38 faceoffs. The Panthers only 20 on the night. Out-hit them, out-chanced them, outshot them, out-everything Florida Panthers tonight. And we should have beat them. They were without Marchand. They were without Kachuk.
They got
and
somebody back tonight, but I don't remember who it was.
I forget who right now. They're also without one other player. I'm spacing out right now. Regardless, this is a team you need to beat on home ice. We needed this win.
Yep.
We've been eyeing this for a couple weeks.
Don't even give a crap about the last back-to-back where we only got one. Because we got these two. Let's get these two tomorrow, and I'm going to be about as happy as I can be with the way it's going
this
right
is
now.
the quickest way to rebound from one of your worst games in a long time against St. Louis with one of your most dominant wins.
Yep.
I don't want to say a franchise history, but 9-1, that's a score you do remember. I remember a 9-0 game against the Islanders from 15 years ago. You score 9 or more, you remember it.
That also keeps Florida, once again, 5 points out of a playoff spot.
7th in the Atlantic.
Yep, that keeps them down there 6th in the wild card.
Oh, Panthers might miss the playoffs. You want to cry for the Panthers? Should you shed a few tears for the Florida Panthers as they might miss the
never
playoffs?
shed a tear for the Florida Panthers.
No, sir. Not going to happen.
I will shed tears for the Tampa Bay Lightning before I shed for the Florida Panthers.
All right. Well, we could go on forever, but I don't think we necessarily need to. Another game tomorrow versus New Jersey. Freddie Anderson in net. And
The Kings in the last few have not performed well in back-to-backs, but
New Jersey on a 2-game winning streak unless they played tonight. I don't think they do.
they're out. Dougie Hamilton is out, and
Dougie
Brett
Hamilton's
Pesce.
out by choice.
Dougie Hamilton is sitting.
He's being held out.
And then they're other. I think they're down a few players.
New Jersey does not play tonight, so they'll be rested. But coming off a win like tonight,
Oh yeah, you should be electric tomorrow.
flying high, going to New Jersey for the game tomorrow. All right, my friend. Big win here. Anything else?
No, see you tomorrow.
Hell yeah. Go Canes.